marriage scofflaws, people who don't pay their child support, who abuse their children, abuse their wives, cannot get remarried again. They said marriage is so fundamental that you can't take it away, even for people who have abused an initial marriage. Missouri, the legislature, Democratic elected legislature, voted majority rule overwhelmingly that imprisoned felons could not get married.
But what your opponents are saying now is that you're extending that fundamental right to same-sex partners, and there's nothing in the Constitution that refers to sexual orientation of any kind. That's the argument.
But what the Constitution
Good
says
morning,
is that
sleepyhead.
gets equal
What
protection.
is
of
that
laws.
noise?
It doesn't just say heterosexual.
Another
This
blow
is
for
before
Proposition
we get
8.
into milking in this
Gay
case.
bashing. Nothing more
And
eloquent.
remember,
Could we turn down that idiot box? Just a tad?
Oh, it's amazing shit kicker talk from someone that actually has all their teeth.
One of the things that happened when slavery
Look
was
at that
abolished
cockeyed bastard.
is large numbers of African Americans rushed to get married. Because
He's got the
they
balls to
viewed
play the
it
race card.
as one of the most
He
important
should be playing the handicap
No.
card.
This guy is a friend of ours.
sanctioning of that.
Politicians are only our friends when they're down in the polls.
And the same
Bedwetters and pedophiles, the whole lot of them.
I'm trying to
We're
listen.
saying to these people,
Turn him off!
somehow
He thinks we're stupid!
we're not going to give you all of
I'm on to you, you cockeyed bastard!
I would have lowered it. You're not the only one in the room.
In every city, on every street, in every bourgeois suburb across this country, there's a heterosexual who dreams of becoming a homosexual. Poor bastards just don't know it yet. Washington better wise up before we take the Capitol by storm.
Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the Posturpedic.
It's a Tempur-Pedic. Memory foam. It keeps the contour of...
I love making. Does that mean all of our nastiness is galvanized underneath these sheets?
I don't remember the salesman pitching the mattress quite that way.
Impressions of our intimate positions recorded for prosperity for the world to see? That's kind of romantic.
I'm sorry. Who the fuck are you?
You don't remember?
Oh, give me a break, kid. I was hammered. Ow.
You know, maybe you should stuff some of that memory foam back in your brain.
Never could handle my liquor. After the first 2 or 3 tequilas, I can't remember if I'm a Democrat or Republican.
Yeah, well, I've never been that fucked up. Then again, I've never shouted my political affiliations from my bedroom window.
Come again? I did what?
At one point, you opened up the bedroom window and in a fit of undiluted passion, shouted my name to an unsuspecting suburbia.
Oh, man. I gotta get back on the wagon.
No, it gets better.
Well, could it get any worse?
In a whiny, nasally, post-oral sex voice, you declared your unconditional love and devotion for me.
Impossible!
Well, maybe I'm embellishing.
Yeah, which part?
Everything except for the oral sex part. But you must admit, it would have been a nice gesture. Regardless, a wonderful time was had by all. Right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was swell. Peachy. Clovers. But the ride is over, and Elvis has left the building. Time to go.
Nonsense! We haven't had our vacuous banter yet.
Our what?
You know, the superficial conversation designed by new couples to both charm and entice. Jabs of witticisms. Exchanges of coy smiles. Come on. I'm sure you're not new at this sort of thing. It's been around since, like, the Incas.
Well, yeah. But pillow talk is usually reserved for before sex. Drafted to get you into the sack. Now it's kind of pointless.
Okay. Well, then I'll be in. Bernie, would you rather love or be loved?
What's the difference? Both roads lead to a dead end. Palookaville, I think it's called, where all blissful relationships go to die.
Easier to hate than to wait. Is that it?
You're too young to understand.
Oh, come on. Excuse me. I didn't realize it was so complicated.
Look, you seem like an okay kid, a bit of a lost soul. And I don't want to pop any balloons for you, but sooner rather than later, you will discover how futile love is.
Futile?
Yeah, futile. Love is just a word.
Uh-huh.
Its meaning gets obscured by the rosy-colored masses.
Futile. Like expecting a man who ravaged me just a few short hours ago to remember my name.
No, tequila and Alzheimer's disease, it's a very disappointing combination. Look, love was invented by the underprivileged to keep from jumping off the Manhattan Bridge.
Okay. So you think I'm too young?
Uh-huh.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I've been in love before. I've had serious relationships.
I'm sure, but Elmo and Barbie dolls don't count.
No, sorry. I refuse. I'm not going to allow you to kill my buzz. I'm not going to be brought down by a man that is obviously going through a metamorphosis of sorts.
A what?
I've heard rumors, and my BFF Sandy Boyle read in O magazine that middle-aged men go through a metamorphosis afterwards.
After what?
Earth-shattering sex.
Oh, Jesus God.
So is this the part where you're hating yourself in the morning?
Oh, rest assured, you and Sandy Boyle will be happy to know that my self-loathing will extend well into the afternoon. Oh, God, I can't believe this. Some dopey drifter with boyish good looks is going to lecture me about the theory of morphology and my morbid life changes? Christ. Are you even 18 years old?
I'll be 22 on Thursday.
Which makes you no older than 19 in hustler years.
I like Bogart movies and pistachio ice cream and long strolls on the beach.
Well, you're going to have to settle for a short walk on the promenade.
Oh.
Preferably into a waiting taxi.
Okay.
I'll make the call. Where are you headed?
Nico.
What's the cross street?
No, it's silly. My name is Nico.
I'm happy for you.
Nico the Great.
Jesus.
Nico the Sexual. Nico the Friend, if you'll let me. You know, I can be anyone you want. I'll just let you fill in the blanks.
Okay, how about Nico the Hustler? That has a true ring to it.
I don't hustle.
Yeah, okay.
I've only been to Stars and Stripes a handful of times.
Mm-hmm.
But the bars, they're not my scene. We hooked up because I was genuinely attracted to you.
Yeah. Look, you're barking up the wrong tree, kid. We could never be more than a cosmic accident.
Why not?
For one thing, because of our vast religious abyss.
Wait, where is this coming from?
I'm an atheist.
Yeah?
And you just graduated CCD. Probably with honors.
Oh, whatever. So I'm verbal during sex. I shout the Lord's name. It's just my way of expressing my passion. It doesn't mean I'm in the priesthood.
Yeah, but reciting the names of all the popes,
No, stop it.
dating back to the turn of the century, that's not exactly a turn on
If
you.
you're referring to the cab ride home, I told you. I thought we were in the cash cab.
And I told you that we weren't on that game show. And the driver thought you were nuts.
Yeah, well, I can also recite the name of all 7 dwarves. What does that make me?
Jailbait.
Yeah. Alright, well then, who created heaven and earth?
Donald Trump?
Ugh.
Look, I'll start believing in God when he starts believing in us. Smiles down on our lifestyle.
Ugh, beware of lightning strikes.
I'll even concede to an Adam and Eve. Mm-hmm. If Catholicism updates its ideology and will acknowledge that there could have been Hector Valdez.
Okay, I'll bite. Who's Hector Valdez? I'm afraid to ask.
He was the gorgeous Latino landscaper who also resided in the Garden of Eden.
And playing with this Valdez character a threesome with the infamous couple?
Could have.
Oh, come
You're
on.
missing the whole point. Look, do you honestly think there wasn't one queen until the mid-60s, and then only after a mass exodus from New York and San Francisco?
That's
naive, and that's exactly the foolishness that fuels the bigots.
It is an interesting premise. No one will cop to it.
No, at least with Judaism, as long as you don't pay retail, you get a passing grade. And I used to haggle with the best of them back in the day. They had my wanted poster up and down Hester Street. Yeah, but that was
back in the day. Bernie, you keep implying that you're old, but there's nothing rusty about you.
That's not without several trips to Viagra Falls.
Well, then I'm a sucker for a view.
Sorry, but I don't want to work that hard.
If you let me, I know I can help you have fun.
And how do you know I don't have fun? I laugh a lot.
Bernie.
Yeah, I'm constantly chuckling like a Mongolian idiot.
Oh, yeah?
My life is just fine.
Really? Then why all the heavy meds?
Those aren't mine.
Oh, Bernie, we don't know each other well enough to lie. I'm adult?
Okay. There are things inside me here that I need to silence. What the fuck are you doing going through my things anyway?
It's
My stuff. Still here?
I have a joke. Do you want to hear it?
Suit yourself.
Okay.
I'm easy.
Alright, so if a man is talking and in the middle of the forest and his wife is around to hear him, is he still wrong? Is that a smile? You're smiling.
That's a good one. Too true.
I told you. Look at you laughing already. Life with me would be a hoot.
That joke reminds me of my ex-wife.
Nicholas's mother.
How do you know about Nicholas?
You told me last night, before you passed out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually tight-lipped about him. What did I say?
I mean, not much. Just that, that you guys were estranged and you hadn't seen him in like 15 years. You should contact him.
I'm sure the kid hates me by now.
I haven't seen my father in years. I mean, I wouldn't even know him if I bumped into him on the street. I don't hate him. I'd be hard-pressed to find a reason to love him. I don't hate him.
It's very generous.
No. Indifference is his punishment.
What else did I say?
Well, you had some trepidation whether or not to bring me home because you had a son my age and you didn't want to rob the cradle.
Oh, damn, my wretched morals.
Tell me more about your ex.
She couldn't handle it. My sexuality. In her mind, my condition was serious, but something I'd eventually would recover from. Like swine flu. Yeah. She was as deep as a puddle, my ex. Her idea of an intellectual conversation was naming our sexual bedfellows. Oh my God. Yeah, no, that's enough though. That's enough.
No, do tell.
No,
come on.
No, it's stupid, and I won't stoop. I won't stoop to her level.
You know, they say to fully understand somebody, you have to examine their partners, for they are the ones that truly mold us.
And who said that? Your buddy Betsy Boyle?
No, Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Oh my God.
I think, and it's Sandy Boyle, not Betsy.
Whatever.
Come on, tell me about your ex. You tell me about your ex, and I'll tell you about Pensacola Pete.
Pensacola who?
You first.
All right.
All right.
No big deal. All right. When we first got married, I used to call my wife's vagina my sweet potato.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It was only later I discovered it was more of an au gratin potato.
Oh, God, that's hot.
Yeah, and she used to call my penis...
Wait, Gigantor, the space-age robot.
Oh, if only. No. She was a bit less flattering. She used to call my penis... Zafjorda!
No.
Yeah, I swear. It must have been the quarter German in it.
That no good twatsiga.
And she was one goyim that really knew how to push my buttons. A real anti-Semite, my ex. Comes from a long line of Jew haters. Your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so I was in a relationship for 3 years.
3 whole years, huh?
Stop!
Oh, come on.
No,
I've had food stuck in my teeth longer.
We were
Give me a
totally
break.
serious. We were very into each other.
Okay.
Except, I mean to say, our sex life was a joke. I mean to say that we never had sex would be a lie. We had sex every Groundhog's Day. Hence, I nicknamed him Pensacola Pete.
Okay.
Oh, and God forbid, Pensacola Pete should see his shadow because it meant 6 more weeks of blue balls.
Second fatality of a long-term relationship. The erection, may it rest in peace.
Wait, what's the first casualty?
Innocence. So, why didn't Pete rock your world more often?
I don't know. I mean, he blamed his diabetes. I always felt guilty. I always felt like I was lacking as a lover somehow.
Trust me. It was the diabetes. You were too sweet for him.
Full of sugar and spice and everything nice. Is that it, sir? I think.
I'm starving.
Well, you're the cook. Whip us up something special. Oh, and I'm lactose intolerant. Oh, and egg whites.
Whoa. How do you know I cook?
You told me last night.
Oh my God. Is there anything I didn't blurt out in my drunken stupor?
No. You had me at Steak Pizzaola. At the height of our passion, you told me it was your specialty because it was quick and easy.
I did not.
You asked me if I wanted my steak with the side of ziti or penne vodka.
I said no such thing.
I swear to God. I felt like I was humping the Cooking Network. At one point, you opened up the bedroom window and shouted to your neighbors that you were Wolfgang Fuck, chef extraordinaire.
You're embellishing again. No?
Not this time. Scout's honor.
I am just a silly old man.
Look at you. You're laughing again. What do you say, Bernard? Why don't we give this thing a shot? Let it run its course. Let's not shrug us off so flippantly.
We just met. I hardly know you.
I tell jokes, and I love to dance, and I sing when I'm happy. Do you want to hear me sing?
I'd rather be disemboweled with a butter
No,
knife.
stop. The point is that I can show you a good time. And you can teach me how to make steak pizzola.
Look, Nico, you are a delight. You have a gift for gab normally reserved for a realtor. But I'm not a forever person.
If things get ugly, I'll be the first one out the door. I promise.
I'm a spent man. Bankrupt, in fact.
I don't care about money. I never have.
No. I'm bankrupt emotionally and philosophically.
Shh. Take the thingy cap off.
I'm heavily medicated most of the time.
Well, an imagination is a terrible thing when it overreacts.
Nothing more dangerous than an overactive imagination. It needs to be silenced.
No. Decay is silent. Silence is scarier. Nothing ever good ever came out of deterioration. Bernard, you've paid your dues. Full freight for your lifestyle.
In being true to myself, I've lost everyone else in the process. My dues have cost me a piece of my sanity.
Well, I'm here now, and I'll never take more than I can give. It's time to bring trust back into your life.
I want to believe again. But monogamy only works for penguins.
Let me be the one who takes you there. Get you off of Hate Street.
I gotta take a piss.
How romantic. He pees and we fade to black. Stay tuned.
I promise. We'll talk more after breakfast, okay?
Yeah, if I had a dime.
No, really. Just let me hop in the shower, okay? Okay.
Cover up, the Fuhrer is showing. Chapman? Brad Chapman?
Hey, I figured I'd take a shower after...
I can explain this.
Isn't this a kick in the head? My savior, my deliverer from all things evil, rifling through my wallet?
No,
like
Bernard.
a common street hustler.
I wasn't going through.
You fucking nomads. You're all the same. You come promising a better tomorrow, and you steal from us today.
Bernard, I can explain this.
To think,
okay?
To think. I almost bought your crap. I was starting to believe again.
Bernard, you have it all wrong.
Who the fuck do you think you are giving me hope?
No, I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
And then fucking snuffing it from me without any regard!
No, I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Okay,
Fucking two-bit hustler!
please!
No wonder no one likes us! I don't like us!
Let me go. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Here.
Okay.
Here. I'll go. Okay?
You wanna go?
You'll never have to see me again.
You wanna go? Okay. You can go.
Okay.
It's okay. You can go. Right to fucking hell! Some accountability! Say what you mean! Mean what you say!
Who you are, you Richard Chapman, you're Rick.
Choke the life out of you on behalf of every unsuspecting heterosexual who gave it all for their true calling, and who must now face themselves alone. And because choking your lying, useless necking feels so goddamn good! Okay, you made your point. Get up. I said get up. I get it. Come on! Get up! It's getting late and I don't want to spend the whole afternoon... Nico? Nico? Oh God, no, Nico! 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 Nico, please! You can't be dead! Nico, please don't die! Nico! Don't do this to me, you son of a bitch! Nico! Come on. You're too young to die. Nico, please! I have enough shit on my life right now! This too? Why?
What's your emergency? What's your emergency, please?
No. I'm not going to take the blame for this one. You're just going to have to allow me this one indulgence. Okay. It's okay. No one's going to miss him. No one will know. He's nothing but a two-bit hustler. No one's gonna even miss him. I did the world a fucking favor. Got rid of a hobo, a tramp, a fruit. Fucking two-bit hustler. No one's gonna miss him. Nothing but a two-bit queer. I'm just gonna bury him in the back, and no one's gonna miss him. No one will even know. Oh, queer. You try and steal from me? You fucking hustler! No one's even gonna know you're gone. Guarantee that. Just take you out in the back and bury you by the shed. No one will even know. Who's gonna miss you? Who's gonna miss a little hustler like you? That's what you get for trying to steal from me. It's all good. God damn it. Look what you put me through. Just gonna take up his head. Hustler put me through all this like that. Just gonna take him down in the back, and no one will be the wiser. No one will know anything. You bet hustler gone. The whole world will thank me. Just get you out in the back. Just bury you in the snow. No one's gonna know anything. Motherfucker.
face!
Oh, okay, just a minute, please.
Sir, I need you to open up, please.
Just a minute, please. Okay. Sorry. I apologize.
Do you live here?
Yes, sir. What's this all about, officer?
Actually, it's detective.
Detective.
I'm responding to a 911 call that was made from this residence.
911?
Yes. Is everything all right, sir?
Yes, everything's fine.
Are you alone in the house?
Yes, unfortunately. Although I do cherish my alone time. I'm sorry, where are my manners? I'm Bernard Chapman.
MacArthur, Sean MacArthur.
Look, I can't explain the call. I'm sorry to bring you out needlessly.
You must have dialed by accident. On a lot of these newer phones, the redial is sensitive, and must have activated and only part of the call came through to Central.
Well, then I find myself in the unique position of having to apologize for my sensitivity.
It's routine. Whenever we get an unresponsive 911 call, we gotta check it out. You, mind if I have a look?
No, please, come in. I'm sorry about the delay. You know, I was just outside in the back. You know, with all the snow that we've had, I was doing some shoveling. You know, trying to get a path in the backyard. You know.
I hear you.
Can I get you something? A cup of coffee, some tea. I have plenty of bottled water here.
Chapman? You're not Bernard Chapman, the playwright.
Yes, I am.
Wow. I heard rumors that you lived in Brooklyn Heights. I mean, hell, you know how rumors are.
Yeah, I've started more than my share of rumors.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. You're my hero.
As you are mine. You know, I have a soft spot in my heart for New York's finest. You boys are doing a bang-up job.
Well, thank you, but no, you don't understand. Your play, Finality, changed my life.
Well, for the better, I hope.
You deserve a hand, sir. I mean, a standing ovation for what you've done. I mean, I saw the play 6 times. It was at that theater in the village on Bleecker Street. That's right. I stopped hating myself because of that play.
Oh, I'm glad I could be of help.
Oh, look at you, all nervous. What's the matter? You can't take a little admiration? Seriously, I was all right with my life decisions after that play. Though I wish I could say the same for my parents. My father disowned me.
Well, father and son relationships are a difficult dynamic, you know. But don't give up hope. We all change during the course of our lives. That's my hope, anyway.
That's uplifting. Holy shit. I'm sorry, it's just, I can't believe I'm shooting the breeze with Bernard Chapman.
If there's any disbelief, it's all on my part.
The guys at the station, they're not going to believe this.
Would they even know who I am?
You're right. We have a don't ask, don't tell policy. It's not my idea, mind you. It's the CO's. He's ticklish about that sort of thing. He's afraid of lawsuits. Guess he thinks he's too old to be walking a beat in Brownsville.
Well, there you have it. A word to the wise.
You really are a great guy, and you're even a wonderful playwright.
Thank you. But I don't deserve that. But do keep those cards and letters coming.
Your play, it inspired me to write.
Really?
Yeah. You know, I want to touch people. You know, move them in positive ways.
It's very noble.
God, right. Listen to me. You write. I dabble. I don't want to be wearing a monkey suit forever.
There are worse suits, you know.
All right, like those Wall Street guys.
Right.
Yeah, that was in Finality. Leonard said it to Phil at the beginning of the second act, right before the vasectomy.
That's right. You know, art and real life, sometimes they blend.
Told you I saw the play 6 times. I can recite it front to back.
That's great.
Say, would you mind having a look?
A look?
Go to my play.
Oh.
Listen to me play. You write plays. I wrote an extended treatment. I know you're a busy guy and you're doing wonderful things for the community, but I sure would appreciate it.
It would be my honor, Officer MacArthur.
Oh, please, call me Sean.
Oh, Sean, I look forward to it.
You know, it was great meeting you.
Same here. And you make sure you get that script to my office.
Oh, I'll hand deliver it Monday morning.
No. Snail mail is just fine.
Okay, sure.
Okay?
So great meeting.
It's a great meeting you too. And you know what? Keep the faith, always.
Do you have a contact number?
I'm in the book. Get the extra check. Okay. I thought we settled this. Now fucking stay dead! Stay dead! Stay fucking dead! Stay dead! Stay dead! Stay dead!
Bernard, it's urgent. I need to see you. It's about Nicholas, our son. He's missing.
Who is it? Just a minute. Coming! Just a second! All right, just a second. I'll be right there. Sorry, I was just...
Self-medicating again, Bernard? I see bad habits die hard.
Oh, not all bad habits. Oh, by all means, come in.
Oh, you're looking very fit.
Thanks. Been hitting the gym every other day.
Oh, bravo. I admire your discipline. Nice place you have here. Exquisitely decorated.
I try.
Trying. Oh, yes, trying, I recall. Succeeding, that's a horse of another color.
Can I get you anything? Coffee, tea, arsenic?
I'm sorry?
A snack.
I'll have what you reek of. Only hold the antidepressants.
On the rocks?
Surprise me.
Coming right up. Please, have a seat.
No, I prefer to stand. I don't plan on taking much of your time. After all, you're a big-shot playwright now. I'm sure you have better things to do.
Nonsense. I have cleared my afternoon.
Well, that's interesting.
Oh, yeah, I was just putting the shovels away, you know, all the snow that we've had.
I was referring to the hammock out back. I bought one for Jeffrey about a month ago, or so. He loves it. Can't get him off the darn thing.
Jeffrey. I seem to recall you complaining about a Jeffrey a while back. Isn't he the computer programmer whose principal interests included poetry and cuddling and bouncing you off the walls every now and again?
I see you haven't changed one bit.
Ditto, my dear. You're still cold as an icebox and as condescending as I remember.
Old habits die hard.
Oh, I'll drink to that.
If memory serves, you drink to just about anything.
To pretentious, pompous, and snobbish.
Oh, and let's not forget patronizing.
Oh, and arrogance. The very backbone of our marriage. The only common ground.
Bernard, I didn't come here to fight.
You could have fooled me. Why exactly did you come?
Nicholas is gone.
And how does that concern me?
He's your son.
Oh, all of a sudden he's my son? Where has Nicholas been for the past 15 years? You've kept him away.
I have done no such thing. Nicholas was free to choose. Clearly he's made his choices.
And God only knows what you said to poison the waters.
You go to hell. I see this was a mistake.
You treated me like I had leprosy.
You do have a disease. Well, that's undeniable. A very infectious, communicable one at that.
What do you mean?
Nicholas not only has your eyes, he has your propensity for sin.
What are you saying?
He indulges in the temptation of the flesh.
Same flesh?
May the good Lord have mercy on his soul.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that naming our son after your hairy-shouldered Neanderthal father didn't protect him from fagdom? Nicholas was born with the markings of the beast?
Well, what would you have me do?
Oh, break out the silver bullets. We can't have homosexuals roaming around the countryside. Be honest with the kid. That's a no-brainer. Fill him in on what's going on, who I am sexually.
Well, I was trying to keep him out of harm's way.
Why shelter Nicholas from a loving relationship with his father?
I was guarding him from promiscuity.
Oh, what? Afraid he was going to catch me going down on his phys ed teacher? Listen to yourself, Katina. For once, I wish you would just listen to yourself. I am his father.
You are an abomination in the eyes of God.
Your God!
There's only one God.
Then why don't you ask your God to help find Nicholas?
I have. I've prayed, Bernard. But he's not listening.
Stop judging. Your tainted views have brought you to this brink.
Well, what's done is done.
Oh, not quite. You don't get a pass. Nicholas is gay. All the more reason to have brought me into the picture. I could have been his beacon. I could have helped him through a whirlwind of confusion.
Well, that was in the past, all right? Enough.
It's tough enough being a Jew, but a gay Jew out in the world? You don't stand a chance. Talk about your self-loathing.
You couldn't help your heritage, Bernard. But the other thing was preventable. And a stronger person could have fought it.
Oh, that's it, Kat. I'm weak. A champion of the simpletons.
Nicholas is not like you. He doesn't hate himself. Just everybody else around him.
He's still in the closet about his animosity. Give him time. I could have helped. Damn you!
What do you think that would have done? Made you Father of the Year? Oh, do as I say, not as I do.
More good than harm.
Look at you. You are so consumed with self-loathing that you can barely function. I think you're starting to believe your own silly plays.
Have you even seen my plays?
Oh, all right. Okay, I'll concede. Maybe it was a mistake to not allow him to have a relationship with his father.
Thank you.
Yes. If you'll admit that you are a lost cause.
If I'm such a loser, why come to me, Katina? Why put yourself through it? You had to know it would be unpleasant. Why the hell are you here?
Because I have nowhere else to turn. I want my son back. He's all I have. And he means the world to me. Please help me.
Okay, all right. Okay, calm down. I'll do what I can.
don't hate you. We don't hate you.
What is it about us? Always been a train wreck. Why can't we be civil?
Maybe because it hurts so good.
Well put. You just saved yourself years of therapy. How about some more?
No.
All right. Tell me about Nicholas. When was the last time you saw him?
Sunday night.
Wait, so you haven't seen or heard from him in almost a week?
Yes. No.
All right, it's okay. I understand. Has he ever done anything like this before?
Stayed away? No. No.
Well,
Never.
Did you call the police?
Of course I did.
And?
And they took a report. I spoke to a Detective Harris. They have no idea where Nicholas is.
All right, well, what about friends? What kind of people does Nicholas hang out with?
None that I know of.
No friends?
Well, they didn't like Peter. I know that.
Who's Peter?
Nicholas's boyfriend. Oh. Your son just ended the relationship. They were together forever.
All right, well, do we have this Peter guy's last name and address, phone number?
Yes.
Anything that can help us out here?
Yes.
Peter Harvey, 516 area code?
I think it's Long Island.
Did you call him?
Of course I called him. But he doesn't return any of my calls.
You know what? It sounds like they're shacking up. A reconciliation, maybe.
No. Your son has assured me that the relationship is over. In fact, there were times where he referred to this Harvey character as Satan reincarnated.
What do you mean?
There were times when he would come home with marks on his body.
What kind of marks?
Cuts, scrapes, bruises. In fact, in one instance, a broken rib.
Jesus Christ. Did anyone ever confront him about this?
Of course I did. But he would dismiss it or shrug me
off. No,
off.
not Nicholas. Did anyone confront this Peter Harvey fellow?
The police know.
And?
And they're holding him as a person of interest. And they claim to be following it up.
All right, well, where did Nicholas go when he went out? Did he have a favorite bar or a steady club that he frequented?
No. After the breakup, he just became such a homebody. I constantly encouraged him to go out. But when he did, it would just be to a movie. But I did go through his drawers, and I did find this.
Stars and Stripes? Well, this is a bar.
Yes, I know. I know what kind of a bar it is. I called it.
Here's my number in Turks and Caicos, just in case. Love, Sandy. Who's Sandy?
I don't know.
In case of what?
I don't have a clue.
Did you tell this to the police?
Of course I did. I handed everything that I had over to the police. They know, and now you know.
Well, you know, I wouldn't count on the cops. To them, it's just another flighty queer gone missing.
I took this at your son's high school graduation party. It's the only picture I have, the most recent anyway. I know. Some mother.
What's with the heavy beard? He looks like an Afghan tribal leader.
That was a very difficult period for him. There were times when he actually thought of converting to Islam.
Jesus Christ. It's tough enough being a gay Jew, but being a homosexual Islamic militant? Don't tell me anymore, Katina. I won't want to find him.
Don't worry, Bernard. The religion doesn't allow it.
I know. No fags. Only suicide bombers.
Well, it's all suicide in the eyes of God. I'm sorry. I should be grateful, I know. But I'm being thoughtless. I guess I could blame it on my lack of sleep or my incessant worrying. But I suppose I've always been thoughtless.
All right, listen, I want you to go home and get some rest, okay?
Bernard, listen to me. I have a very bad feeling about this.
I will find him.
He's all I have.
He's all I have as well.
Thank you for seeing me.
Oh, nonsense. Are you going to be all right? Shall I call you a cab?
No, I can manage. Bernard, if there's anything, even the slightest detail...
I promise. I will be in touch. Oh, and Kat, you done good, kid. You done real good.
I wish I could believe that.
Where has my son been for the past 15 years?
You wouldn't know my father if I bumped into him.
We don't hate you.
Who's Peter?
Stars and stripes. I know what kind of a bar it is.
Nicholas was born with the markings of the beast?
I don't hate my father.
Bruises, cuts. One instance.
Who said that?
I didn't want my son in harm's way.
Love.
Get the fuck out of here!
Nicholas is missing.
Same flesh?
My name is Nico.
You can go right to fucking hell!
You're Bernard Chapman! I'm your...
Why won't he stay dead? Why won't he stay dead? Stay dead. Why won't he stay dead?
From one murderer to another. They seldom do, my friend. They seldom do.
Where the hell am I? And who the fuck are you?
Don't recognize me, Bernard? I'm insulted. Especially when you consider my copyright is in your name.
Get the fuck out of my house!
I'm not in your house, my friend. I'm in your mind.
Who the fuck are you?
Maybe my log line will ring a bell? A homicidal maniac with a Van Gogh fetish. Sound familiar? It should. You wrote it. Whose principal interests include revenge, self-mutilation, and grand-scale carnage. Shall I continue?
Zipperhead.
At your service. While I've got you alone, I wanted to ask, is that prequel coming anytime soon? Inquiring minds want to know.
Never!
Still too impressed with yourself to work with me again. I understand. But know this. You can write that fluffy shit to your heart's content, but it was my horror franchise that bought you that quaint waterfront cottage in Bridgehampton.
What are you doing here?
Thought you might need me. My slant on things may come in handy. After all, who better to help you sort through your predicament than a man?
You can't help me. You can't help me because you're not real!
Is that so? Was my $250 million gross worldwide just a fabrication? I think not. Level with me. An ass crossed your mind, hasn't it? Look me in the scars and tell me you haven't been thinking about it. Not even in passing.
About what?
The similarities, consistencies, comparabilities. All coincidences? Maybe so. But I don't rightly believe in coincidence. No educated person should.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, no? Because they're blaring and staring right at you, my friend.
You know, even when I wrote your lines, I never understood what the hell you meant.
Shall we run through them?
Leave him alone. Take the man at his word.
He's in denial.
Stop badgering him all the same. A man has a right to live any way he wants. He's not harming anyone.
If you must know, he's annoying the shit out of me.
Tough.
You know, we haven't met yet, and already I dislike you.
Hannah von Gerber. And I don't sweat you.
Gerber. Hannah von Gerber. Oh, good Lord, you're not from that love conquers all feel-good TV movie Bernard wrote for Hallmark.
He came dangerously close to an Emmy nod for that one, mister.
An implausible premise cost him the gold.
I beg to differ.
Really? Well, if love truly conquers all obstacles, then what the fuck are you still doing in a wheelchair, my dear? Rise, woman, rise! Your paralysis has been conquered by love.
Only the healing hand of God can cure anything.
I rest my case.
You are a misery.
And you, my dear, are an incurable optimist and a bloody do-gooder.
Hello, Mr. C. Bit of a conundrum we're facing straight away, huh?
Hannah, please, take this monstrosity and get the hell out of my house!
We're not in your house, Mr. C. We're in your mind.
Please go!
I tried to tell him that. The nincompoop refuses to accept it.
And we're not going to go until I weigh in and give my 2 cents worth.
You can't have opinions. You're just fictional characters.
We're here to uncover the truth. Don't overthink us, Mr. C. An imagination can be a terrible thing when it overreacts.
Nothing more dangerous than an overactive imagination.
Hello, gorgeous.
Don't waste your time, lady. Unless I miss my guess, that's Philip Sexton, the gay stockbroker from Finale.
Very good. My whistleblowing single-handedly caused the collapse of one of the biggest tobacco companies in the world. So you know I'm going to give it to you straight.
Terrific. Another Dudley Do-Right.
Does my presence here make you uncomfortable?
As long as you promise only to blow whistles, I guess you're okay.
Nice fabric.
Bernard, what did you end up doing with your 401k?
Not now, Sue. We've got a situation.
So I've heard. How can I help?
Did you bring another bottle of scotch?
Sorry, I can...
Well, then you can't help! You're nothing. All of you. Nothing but an eclectic exaggeration. Nothing more than a direct result of a mind that has no more room left to hate. It is my discontent that makes you people larger than life.
Careful, and with the precision of a surgeon. Because harboring one more demon will push him over the edge.
We're here to lighten your load.
To prove or disprove the unthinkable.
Where the fuck are my pills?
No more pills. They make you unreasonable.
Oh, I just had them. I know they're around here somewhere. Oh, I just had them. I just refilled them. Give me those fucking pills. No! No! Why? Why did you do that? I told you I need those pills, you stupid ugly motherfucker!
I blew my face off in the name of love. Name calling doesn't faze me.
I have no more booze. No more pills.
No more excuses.
Hell, it's not about you killing. You had your way with him first. A little dirt road, a do not enter celebration. And that's what makes this matter most heinous.
Not to mention the oral calisthenics.
Most heinous.
What gives you the right to make such accusations? You honestly think I'm capable of...
No, Bernard. You think it. We're just along for the ride.
I did not fuck Nicholas! I fucked Nico! They are not one and the same! How dare you? How dare you compare my son, my flesh and blood to some common street hustler?
They are your comparisons.
How fucking dare you?
How dare you, Mr. C?
What gives you the right to make such accusations?
You do, sir. If you weren't thinking it, we wouldn't be here.
All right. Okay. What do I have to do to shut you up? To rid myself of you fucking parasites once and for all?
Start by making the call.
And And if I call this Peter Harvey guy, you'll leave?
Oh, we can't leave. But we'll go. That's how it works.
Fine. Give me the fucking phone. You guys couldn't be more wrong about me. Bernard Chapman is not a monster. Is that a 5 or a 3?
It looks like a 3.
You guys are gonna owe me a collective apology. The whole lot of you when the smoke clears.
You'll owe it to yourself, sir. We simply fall in line. Like we've always made.
No, I know. We're all on the same side.
Same side.
Bullshit! Quiet, drink.
Hello.
Hello, yes, is this Peter Harvey?
Who wants to know?
My name is Bernard Chapman. I'm Nicholas Christopoulos' father. I was hoping you could help me.
Well, Nick told me his old man was dead.
I am in many ways. So consider this a call from beyond the grave. Look, I was hoping you could help me. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but Nicholas is missing. No one seems to be able to get in touch with him, and I...
Well, look, I already spoke to that numbnuts detective, okay?
Okay. Now speak to me.
I told the cops everything I know about Nikki.
Which is?
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I have an audition in the city in less than an hour, all right?
Listen to me, you little shit. We can either do this over the phone, or I can come to Long Island and rip you a new asshole. All right, please. It'll only take a minute. His mother is crazy with worry.
What do you want to know?
When was the last time you saw Nicholas?
I don't know, a couple nights ago. We were at the Stars and Stripes. It's a club. It's in the village.
I know what it is. Go on.
We had a couple drinks. We talked about getting back together. He talked, I listened. It ended badly. What else is new?
What do you mean ended badly?
Look, you should know Nikki and I are a train wreck, okay? A natural disaster. We spent the night at opposite ends of the bar. We had a big blowout. He left with some old guy. Oh, I shouldn't say old. Older gentleman,
And what time was that?
I don't know, early. It had to be before 11. Karaoke didn't even start yet.
Can you describe the guy?
I don't know. He was kind of Mediterranean looking, shaved head.
A shaved head like Howie Mandel?
I don't know. He was scruffy looking. I don't know. Maybe it was the lighting, though. He had a real sourpuss, I'll say that about him. I remember thinking that Nikki could do better than him, but I don't know. Maybe I was just jealous.
How tall would you say he was?
About average.
Did Nicholas ever go by the name Nico?
Nico, that's the name of our Bijan. Nico Frederick Harvey. The vet has a blast with that name.
You have a dog named Nico?
Yeah, you have a problem with that?
Who's the attitude, friend? I'm not Nicholas. I hit back.
What are you talking about?
I heard the rumors.
What rumors?
Rumors that you're a little too free with your hands.
Yeah, well, how was I going to keep your little nymph of a son in line?
A word to the wise. Leave the violence to the straight people. We've got enough on our plates.
Whatever. Look, is there anything else I could help you with, Pops?
I can't think clearly. What am I missing?
The key question. Don't be afraid.
But I can't see straight.
The answer could put this whole ugly matter to rest.
Pensacola Pete has health issues.
Sugar and spice and everything that...
Do you have diabetes, Peter?
He's gone.
I'll call him back.
He won't pick up. I mean, I wouldn't.
I guess that leaves us with more questions than answers.
No. We have our answers. You heard Pensacola. I mean, Peter Harvey.
All Harvey laid claim to was that he had a dog named Nico. It means nothing.
Well, why? Why would Nicholas go by the name Nico? It doesn't make sense.
It makes perfect sense. Anonymity. He meets a stranger in a bar. That would be you.
No!
You ask for his name, and pressured, Nicholas gives you the very first name that pops into his head. Nico, which he borrows from his trusty pet Bijan.
Perfect analytical sense. I agree with Mr. Sexton.
Oh, what a surprise!
Thank you, but I have all my answers.
You don't believe that, Bernard?
How do you know I don't believe it?
Because we're still here!
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Can you feel that? So please just go.
We can see you're slipping away. It concerns us, but the fact remains we still need proof that Nico wasn't Nicholas.
Get the fuck out of my head!
What kind of proof?
Physical evidence works for me.
And What constitutes physical evidence?
Charred remains? Like when I microwaved Fluffy in my sequel? Remember? The dog imploded. Fluffy's boiling innards bubbled over her smoldering body like a tuna melt. Physical evidence.
A photo ID, driver's license will suffice.
But I ripped up all of Nico's stuff and then I threw it in the garbage.
At least we'll be able to see if he was of legal drinking age.
And if we have to add statutory rape to your repertoire of indictments, you've been a bad boy. A bad boy!
Then you'll go, right?
Scouts on!
The curb. I hope sanitation hasn't come yet.
He's not handling this very well.
What kind of odds can you give me, Phil, my boy?
Oh, well, I'm not a gambling man, but if I was, no better than even money that Nico is to Nicholas what Clark Kent was to the Man of Steel.
If his heart doesn't give out on him, he's got some story. Should he choose to write?
Who's the audience? The incest limits it theatrically can only play to the art house crowd, and even then it's dicey.
It's gotta be in here. This is all the garbage, all this stuff is in here. It's gotta be in here. It's gotta be in here. I found it. His license. Here. I don't have my glasses, but that's him.
Handsome.
Those dimples are adorable. God bless.
See? So now get the fuck out of my head!
Unfortunately, this proves nothing. Except that you got some splaining to do to your housekeeper.
What? No, you're holding the proof. It's right.
In my hand is a keepsake. A near pristine picture of a young stud that you may want to file under recent conquests.
What? No.
A personable young man who may or may not be your son.
For the last goddamn time, he is not my son!
You must have ripped the license.
Well, there's no name?
It's gone.
Address?
Gone.
Date of birth?
I've never seen such a run of bad luck.
Can I see that photo, please? Ah, hold on. Interesting.
Well, that picture was taken years ago. It can't be relevant.
I disagree. Did Nico have a tattoo?
I couldn't say.
Because the fellow in this party photo certainly does.
Where?
Right forearm, just below the shirt sleeve.
That's nothing more than an imperfection in the film.
Polaroid? Who still uses Polaroid? That looks more like a scar or a beauty mark.
You stupid bastards can't agree on a goddamn thing. It is a tattoo, clear as day.
But how do we confirm?
Katina. Katina, hi. Voicemail. Katina, hi. It's Bernard. It's Friday, around 7:30. Please give me a call as soon as you get this. Thanks.
Now what?
We wait.
No, I can't wait.
Then get Pensacola Pete on the line.
Stop calling him that!
Fight me.
I don't like you. I never have!
Dino.
Is that a 5 or a 3?
It's still a 3, Bernard.
He won't pick up. Pete's done for the day.
No answer.
I hate it when I'm right.
Should I leave a message?
What's the point? You probably spooked him when you questioned him about his diabetes.
You don't even know if he has diabetes! Okay. Why don't you guys just convict me? Okay? Convict me! If it'll make you feel better, convict me! No. I'll do you one better. I confess. I had sex with my son, and then I beat his brains in with a baseball bat! Happy? Guilty as charged!
Let's all just take a deep breath now, shall we?
I fessed up! Now what? I throw myself to the mercy of the voices in my head.
Aren't you going to get them?
I already confessed.
Don't be stupid. Answer it. It could be important.
Hello? Katina, hi. No. Nothing new. I'm still following up on a few things. Tell me, Katina, does Nicholas have a tattoo? No, that's it. Yes, I promise I'll be in touch.
Well?
You gonna tell us? Or should we tune in tomorrow? Same bat channel, same bat time.
Nicholas had a tattoo of a rainbow on his arm. He got it the winter before he graduated.
Well, there's our physical evidence. But how do we confirm?
Good Lord, I think I'm going to be sick.
Suck it up, sister. This is what I do for a living. Besides, if love truly conquers all, then nausea should be as easy conquest.
Well, surely you're not suggesting...
It's the only way to put an end to the speculation. To be or not to be. Nico or Nicholas. Incest or blinding rage. The answers lay with the buried treasure.
But it's very dark in the shed. I won't be able to see anything. I don't know.
Well, I suggest you take this flashlight and get busy. $20 says he pukes.
You're on.
I hate it when I'm right.
Hello? Mr. Chapman? It's me, Sean, your front door. Shit! Freeze! Don't you move a muscle!
No, you don't understand. I have to know. It's the only way they'll leave me alone.
There's no one here.
That's what you think.
Put your hands on your head.
No, please.
I just...
If you so much as make me, I'll put a bullet right through your head. Now put your hands on your head. Shit. Who the fuck is that?
I don't care anymore.
You have the right to remain silent.
What about them? No Miranda rights for them?
There's stupid. No one here.
Don't tell me. You brought your script.
Your house is on my way to the precinct.
Of course I know.
Your front door was open. I thought I'd come in and drop it off. Mr. Chapman, why?
Ask them! Those heartless bastards!
For the last time, there's no one here. Now, come on.
Oh, wait. Let me hear it, please.
Hi, Bernard. It's me. Nicholas is back. I'm so happy to report. He's home safe and sound. Anyhow, I told him how concerned you were, and, well, he wants to see you. Maybe it's not too late for a new beginning. And call us, by all means.
I didn't kill my boy.
Set something up. Okay?
I'm not a monster.
Goodbye for now.
Now shut the fuck up!
It's all gonna be okay, Mr. Chapman.
No, you don't understand. I'm not a monster. What's the matter? You got nothing to say now, you bastard!
Mr. Chapman! For the last time, there's nobody here.
No, they said I killed him. They said I was a monster. And I knew all along that I didn't do it. I knew I wasn't a monster.